Welcome to the Virtual Improv Comedy Mic, hosted by me, Kyle Bob. The risque PG-13 edition. Hooray! Click through here. And your first comedian of the night is the wonderful Robbie Schroeder.
Thank you.
Yeah! Oh, Robbie!
Oh, chapstick collection. This reminds me of like collecting Pez machines or something. Something like so in like what is it? Inane. It's like an inane collection. But something you'd be excited if you were 7, if you had, or maybe in your early 20s. I don't know. It's something a collection that you can, any collection you can put a lot of sentimental value to. But it'd be interesting if somebody had this and then they kept using them. And they were just like, I'm going to put strawberry and then melon and then French vanilla. And then I'm going to stop with pumpkin. But wait, no, it doesn't stop there. Key West. I got one from Key West, Florida. And they'd probably like have like a chapstick holder that they like keep around their neck. They were just like, yep. This one I share with my best friends, and I have a little list here. and then these best friends, there's another list because they don't like sharing cooties. Yeah, it's very wholesome. Unless it's not. They're like, I'm gonna chapstick my kneecap. That's that's PG-13.
I think it's candy, but it's not.
Next slide. Having chameleon powers. Okay, I like this. Especially if you could stand in front of like a TV screen and then it's really like, it's like black hole style. If you could stand in front of a black hole, I don't think you can stand in space. What if you could stand in front of, I don't know enough about chameleon. That wasn't Magic Fingers. That was me looking up on Google. I don't know enough about chameleon powers. I think you can just change color in front of like a multicolored wall or something. I'd go to the pink wall in LA because I've never been there, and I want to be pink. No, I don't know. Yeah, you'd find a lot of swatches. You'd be really into swatches without even knowing it. That's the next slide. Light up stilettos. So these are this is like high heels that light up, maybe with a goldfish. No, those with a fake goldfish, genetically engineered. This kind of reminds me of the light up shoes you'd wear as a kid. I guess I'm having a lot of like, I never grew up. Did anybody? Unless you were forced to grow up, I don't think anybody ever grew up. But maybe fiber optics and the stilettos. I can't really relate because I just have bad jokes about high heels. Yeah, anyways, I can't do prepared material. Even if it isn't worth doing. I'm going to build it up. I'm going to build up my material I'm not going to do by saying it's not good. And then I'm not going to say it. How about light up stilettos that every time you take a step, they go dark? And then you'd probably trip and roll your ankle. Next,
Well, that's every heel.
Yeah. Next slide.
This is the last one.
Okay.
Yay!
What happens at banana camp? Well, I think you'd after banana camp you'd peel out of there.
Whoa!
Oh,
Yes.
you got to go back.
Oops.
Oh no,
No.
no! Shield our eyes. Spoiler alert.
No. What's it doing?
You're clicking something.
I don't know.
Your elbow went on the tracking pad.
I did nothing.
I mean, maybe the bus that brings all the people to banana camp is a big banana, like the Oscar Mayer truck is a banana. No, aren't hot dogs bananas? You'd probably, maybe people would be like, "We're having bananas for dinner," and you're like, "No, those are hot dogs." Anyways, but there's banana boats. Hopefully the camp's on a lake. Are all camps on lakes? I don't know. I would hope that if people don't like bananas, they still could go to this camp and have a good time.
Well, you're making it sound very appealing.
Yeah, thanks. Maybe a dipped in chocolate variety. Okay, that's my time. Thanks.
All right. Coming up next, it is the amazing Novae.
Have I ever? This sounds like something that would be on the inside of a Hallmark card. Have you ever made a dog laugh before? It sounds too inspiring. I don't. Does anybody make a dog cry? I don't know. Their dogs always seem to be quite joyful. I don't. I don't even make people laugh, so I'm not sure that I would. My humor would cross over into another species. So yeah, no. I guess the answer is just no.
Go to the next one.
Thoughts on invisible curtains. My thought is that would serve no purpose. The whole reason behind a curtain would be to hide your shameful activities. Perhaps involving churro-shaped dildos. Actually, when I first read that, I thought you were saying that thoughts were projected onto invisible curtains. And so your whole life, it's like you're walking through like a Stevie Nicks video. There's just these curtains going through, and you're like, is this what I want to be doing with my life? Why am I doing an improv mic on Zoom? Like, what's gone wrong with my life? And then they just yell about you. I guess next. Chocolate-covered raisins are for people who live in denial of what they're doing. It's not healthy in any sense of the word. Or a raisin has already removed all nutritional value from the grape that it once was, and now you just dip it in chocolate. Just like, screw it. Not even. I guess they're also for people who fetishize rat waste. Similar to those scat. Next.
Jeez.
This was PG-13. If we all had TV screens on our foreheads, well, I guess maybe we'd make more eye contact with one another. I don't know. Some people would have. I would have a pretty. I guess that would actually make having a 5-head desirable then, because now, if everybody wants a big screen TV, like, now you want the biggest possible forehead. This means the bald people win, because best TVs of all. Next. Quarter life. I'm like a 3/4 life crisis. So no. That's such a long time ago. I guess that also assumes that your life is measured in 100-year increments, which is a fallacy. I mean, your quarter life crisis could happen at the age of 3. You know, you never know. How are you planning these crises? Because I mean that's one of the things on my invisible thought curtains. Like, how much longer do I have? Should I be saving more? I don't know. All right, next, or whistle, whatever.
You can do this one, probably one more.
Lord of the Boomerangs. This was the straight to DVD knockoff. This was the third installment of the Crocodile Dundee movies. Never got greenlit. Maybe this is like that guy that was that claimed he was Lord of the Dance, and he did that terrible Irish dancing that's all over PBS all the time. And it's just like one guy tossing a boomerang over the audience again and again. Wildly successful until the one time that he misses. All right, next.
All right, last slide.
All right. It should be for me. It should be like the sad trombone sound, like the wah wah. Slide whistle is too encouraging. The first family should have to prove it every year. I'm not like. What do you like? Do you mean like Melania has to hold up the bed sheet to show that it's like stained with blood? I mean, what yeah. That they're an actual family? Because if so, they've failed. Consistently. I'm not even sure that kid, that youngest kid, is his. It boggles my mind. I don't even know what they would have to prove. That they're first, or I mean, unless you're referring to like the very first hominid family to exist in time, you know, that somehow like every year whoever claimed that they found the earliest fossil they all have to whip it out and see whose is older. I don't know. That's for me. Whistle out.
Yay!
Nova. Coming up next, then, it's the amazing Valerie Benti.
Yay!
Oh, I gotta charge my phone.
I'm thinking, but that is like the description of my day. I overthink everything, so that is probably the best accurate description of my day. So on the other hand, maybe like misspelling words on a slide during a business meeting, because I wrote the word mandrill. I tweeted this today. I don't know if that counts as prepped or not. Mandrill, which I thought meant a like tiny little fibrous thingy, but I wrote it as if it was the monkey, and I work in biotech and not in like the things that do monkey tests, so it made no sense that I would add the word monkey on my slide. That my boss then pointed out and said that mandrills are very scary and it was awkward. I've also written the word dye, like to dye, on a slide when I meant like dye as in a color. So I'm like, I'm a native speaker. I don't know what happens in my, I mean, I just don't. If anyone ever makes fun of people misspelling things or mispronouncing things, that is totally unfair, because my first language was English and I mispronounce things all the time, except if you say Yosemite, because that one's I mean, I can make fun of that person anyway. Okay, next slide.
Next slide.
Yes. Deep fryer fishing. So, like, do you put the fish you want to fry on a fishing rod and then like swoop it into your deep fryer and then wait till it's ready and reel it out? Which, cause that would like be quite handy rather than that weird net thing you have to like pull in and out of a deep fryer, and I always accidentally touch and then burn myself. And then maybe if you're trying to catch wild deep fryers, the same thing is what you're actually doing. You're just like reeling out little fish, and then the deep fryer comes along and goes, ooh, I want to fry that. Except when you're in Scotland, because then you use Snickers as your bait, because they're crazy over there and they deep fry everything, including candy bars. Maybe it was Mars bars. I don't know. Anyway, next slide. Having a pool party without a pool. That seems inconvenient. Can you even call it a pool party? Unless you have a pool table, which I guess is technically still a pool party, but maybe a little bit cheating. If you have, we're PG-13. Okay. Potentially equal amount of balls if it was a nude pool party to start with, but now you have another. Never mind. Or a pool party is like, without a pool, is some ruse that, I don't know, Epstein had to get people over in bikinis. That is what's going on here. Okay. Next slide. Inventing cantaloupe pizza. I feel like this might be the person who invented pineapple pizza trying to redeem themselves and clearly failing, because it sounds like an awful idea. I mean, cantaloupe, I wouldn't ever want to heat that up. It feels like it would just like disintegrate because it's spongy to start with, and if you heat it and all, you just have cantaloupe. Unless you maybe use the cantaloupe as the base for your pizza and you're not actually making a pizza but just making a fruit pie, but then don't call it a pizza. Call something that's not a pizza a pie. Come on. Yeah, if this is what you've invented in your lifetime, don't call yourself an inventor. It doesn't. Not valid. Okay. Yeah. Next one.
All right, this is the last one.
Cool.
PG-13 slide.
That's dark, man.
Oh, he didn't even say that. Anyway, misquoting the movie, and I hate when people misquote that movie. Okay. I will be your father. Other one. No, I am your daddy. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay.
All right. Let's hear it again for Valerie Benti, the amazing Jay Jones.
Yeah! Good!
Sweet potato pizza is the worst. I want you to know that. Also, Valerie, that was the best Darth Vader sex scene of all time. So thank you so much. I enjoyed it. Doing one push-up and stopping, that is my quarantine workout in a nutshell. It's the ultimate workout because you get to feel good about yourself, but you don't have to do anything. It's the best. So here's what you do. You get on the floor. You do one push-up, and you're like, my shoulder. Oh, man, I need to stretch it out. And then you, like, stretch your shoulder, but then you sit down, and you start eating breakfast, and you forget that you were doing push-ups. And then later, just be like, yo, did I do any push-ups? You'd be like, yeah, I remember being on the floor. I did. No one does one push-up. I did more than one push-up, and then you just repeat it until quarantine's over. That's so I've done 180 push-ups quarantine. Pretty much it. Well, I didn't stop. I guess I messed up. I should have stopped. I should have done one and then stopped, like stop forever. That's how push-ups work. Just one push-up and then you never push up again. Next slide. Ooh, the best movie to play at double speed. I'm gonna say the movie Speed, because it removes all the stakes. Now the bus is going fast enough, nothing matters, and what we really want is Keanu Reeves and Sandy Bullock to like to explore their relationship for real when it mattered. Listen, they tried later, they didn't make it, and what I want is the chemistry and Speed to be explored properly. Like, forget the bus. Forget this stuff is going to blow up, whatever. I mean, I don't want people to die, but I also want to find out, are they going to make it past more than one date? That's what I want to know. Because in Speed 2, Keanu Reeves is gone. Sandy Bullock is still there. So what happened? Like, they were electric together. I really did think that it should not take a bus bomb to bring them together. So... yeah, Speed. I want the movie Speed to be played at double speed to eliminate the bus. That's the only reason why. If it doesn't work that way and we're just talking about movies to watch at double speed, Eraserhead. Because I just watched it and it was fucking long. Also, just as a side note, if you have not seen Eraserhead and someone's like, oh my God, you have to watch Eraserhead. It's such an art classic. Don't fucking listen to that person. It's not an art classic. It's a terrible movie. This is a really niche joke. And I realize that if you've seen Eraserhead, you know this is a terrible movie. And I'm sorry, but if you have not seen it, just don't see it. Let's go to the next slide so I can stop talking about that horrible movie. God, that movie sucks so bad. If I got
It's like a
taxidermy,
tub girl thing. Oh, sorry.
it's bad. It's real bad. If I got taxidermied, I'd assume like I had to get like, I'm a trophy at this point, right? Like someone saw me walking in the wild and was like, oh, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get him. So like, how did I get got? Like, is what I want to know. You're not gonna get me in a straight fight. You're not just gonna walk up on me and be like, bam. No, I'm crafty. You're not gonna get me. I feel like if you were going to trap me and taxidermy me, you'd have to get me like at a grocery store, like put a fake Red Bull inside of the refrigerator. So when I pulled on it, it went like an Indiana Jones style trap and like dropped down the net on top of me. And then I assume like you just cut off here, mount me on the wall, and then I just like put a pipe in my mouth, I guess. I don't know why there's a pipe in my mouth. So I look educated. So it looks like you caught an educated human, right? That's what you want, right? Like, oh, he's got glasses and a pipe. He's so smart. I called and taxidermied a smart human. Otherwise, it's not a trophy. Like anyone can taxidermy like a Trump supporter. It's easy, super easy. They're stupid. They're so stupid. I just told everyone how to catch me. I don't like that. Don't actually do that. Please don't do this to me. Next slide, please. This is my last one. I think this is my last one, right?
You got an extra one after this.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what the next one is. Last minute love song. I feel like every love song is a last minute love song. No one like. Are we talking love song? Or are we talking like fucking song? Like. Because if it's a love song, then all right, not last minute. But if it's a fucking song, that's always a last minute song. No one planned. It was always just like, okay, I really need to impress this person. This is not going to go well. I just realized it in my head. So I'm married, so I'm going to go that route. So I'm married. I have a wife. I have a guitar as well. And all of my love songs to my wife are last minute because I tried everything else. And I thought, you know what, let me break the guitar out. Maybe this will work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's what I've learned in quarantine. Guitars don't impress my wife, especially since I only know how to play one song. And I mean, there's only so many times you play Sexual Healing before people get sick of it. You only do it so much. After a while, no one's impressed. Like, wake up. Like, no, I don't want to wake up. Like, stop. Okay, last one.
This slide.
Do I get a yes? I get a slide whistle. I'm excited. You mean bar stools? I guess stationary unicycles are sweeping the nation. Literally sweeping the nation. So it's like spin class, right? But spin class is old. No one wants to do it anymore. People are yelling at you. They're very angry. I feel like stationary unicycles is the same concept, but for clowns, and it's really happy. So it's just a bunch of clowns just like juggling, and they're like, they're on the unicycle. It's bolted to the ground, so it's safe. They can juggle. They can honk their horn nose. They can squirt water from a flower. That's all the things I know that clowns do. And also, like, I feel like this should be something that seriously should exist in bars. So, like, let's put pedals on bar stools. Hear me out. How often have you thought to yourself, I don't have time to work out, but you've had time to get a beer? What I'm saying is this: combine beers and working out. You come in, you get a beer, you start pedaling. After you get a mile in, you get another beer. After you get 5 miles in, you get another beer. After 20 miles, you finally get 4 beers. This would be great. People will be very sweaty as they drink. A lot of throwing up. I'm gonna let you know right now. Everyone's gonna vomit. It's gonna be a lot of vomiting. But we're all gonna be better for it. We're gonna be healthier. And
Oh goodness.
I don't know if you've ever been in a room where multiple people have vomited all at the same time, just threw up all at the same time.
Oh.
But nothing will make you want to work out more than the smell of everyone vomiting at the same time, because you're gonna run. You will run away. It will make you leave very quickly. Stationary unicycles, come to a bar near you. Get ready to throw up and drink, guys. That's what we're all about. I'm Jay Jones. Y'all have a great night.
Yay!
Jay Jones. Coming up next,
Sorry.
the wonderful Katarina Aubrecht.
Okay, I really can't see the questions, so if somebody could just like read them to me, I'd be appreciative. Sorry.
Yeah.
Tech grandma is in the house. Here, glasses. All right, let's see what we got here, kids.
Okay. Worst thing to be a snob about.
Oh, so many options. So many options. Probably bologna, because it's just. But I'm a snob about bologna. Like, I want it to be really nice, like that thinly sliced German bologna, but thin, so that you can layer it and then put a tomato with pepper. You have to add the pepper and salt. So good. So I don't know. I'm a snob about everything. Terrible question. But probably most things. Next slide. Sorry, next slide. Oh, sorry, honey.
What? Oh yeah, I have to tell you.
Here, I'll do this again. I'm
What?
so sorry.
It's baby nose collector.
Oh God. Oh God. It's like a pedophile serial killer rolled into one. Like, that sounds gross. Why would you want their noses? Their little feetsies are so cute. Feet collector, that makes sense. Maybe the skin, because it feels oh so soft and has that baby smell. But like, I just no. Ew. That is like where all the germs and all the snot, and you have to suck it out. Just no. What is wrong with these people?
What about hypothetical noses?
Well, hypothetically, many things. I mean, I really can't kink shame here. This is probably just rude of me. Maybe it's a thing. The nose knows, but I don't knows. That's terrible. Okay, moving on, please. It's gonna get bad. I knows it will.
Tootsie Pops versus Blow Pops.
Oh, well, I mean, age-old question, really, because like gum is amazing, and my parents don't let me have the gum, but you can't eat it, and you end up like needing to figure out like where am I going to put this, and then you end up swallowing it, and then you're sure you're going to die because it's in there for 7 years. Tootsie Pops. I don't know how many licks it takes, but I am here to find out. Let's do this. All right, next slide.
The most valuable garbage.
Oh, Madonna's? Or probably Elvis, though. The Beatles. There was this one woman who like went on. It was the Beatles documentary. She's like, and I got his cup from the plane, and there was a little bit of water left, and my friends and I all shared it. They were one, and it's just so probably the Beatles. Wow. God, trash. Who knew, right? I just don't think it'd be worth anything. But you know, save everything. You never know. All right, next or last one. I don't know.
I got probably 2 more.
All right. Thank you.
Read it, Kyle.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
I get 2, so yeah, I'm kind of out of it.
No, sweetie, you're fine.
Crazy
being
Frog
technical.
Lady.
She froze. She froze for a second. I don't know if she'll come back.
Drinks.
I thought
Oh,
she
you're
don't
back.
know.
You're back. You're back. You froze for a second.
Oh, did I go out? Ah.
Okay, Crazy Frog Lady.
Yeah.
Well, she's got all the frogs like together because obviously she's got to go through all of them in one night to find the right guy. So here's what she does. She gets everybody drunk. Maybe she just gets herself drunk. Vodka, mixed drinks, I don't know. Best lipstick. Goes one after the other. Tossing them out the window, and you know, hopefully one works, one sticks, but you gotta go through a lot of frogs. It's like piles. Or it's the princess and the frog, and she like really, really screwed up the pooch on the first one. So then she's just like feeling terrible about herself. Like, I tossed him into the wall with the well and he drowned. I gotta find another one. You know, like you have to fix the relationship mistakes in your last relationship with the next one. It just goes through frogs, and it's just insane. Or you could go with my friend who just really likes frogs. That she really is a crazy frog lady, but you know, that's another tale for another lily pad.
Well,
All
right. Last slide. Don't
Would
be
you
a
mind
bunch
reading
of. I'm gonna read it.
Okay,
Don't
thank
be a
you.
bunch of dinosaur losers.
Dinosaur is spelled dino-sore.
Oh, I love it. It's so funny. Oh, that's cute. I feel like it's on a sticker or a Band-Aid or like one of those stickers you get at the doctor, and you're just like, yes, I am dinosaur. See my scar? Wait, there we go. Oh, you can't see it. Anyway, point being, you feel very proud about it all day. I'm very dinosaur. You know, you go around the badge, very big about it, and your head gets full, and who knows? Start running around. Eventually, you just go into a theme park and you wreck it. Children, animals everywhere. It's insane. I'm a dinosaur, but you're sore, and then everybody's sore. I mean, after theme parks, my God, my feet. All right, that ended poorly. I said it was all downhill on that last one, but it's cute. Oh, it's like one of those stickers my friends try to sell, and I try to avoid buying. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Katarina.
Thank you.
Coming up next, it is the amazing Vee Chattie.
Oh, shit. Cool.
Yay!
Yeah. Let's do this.
All right, I hope we have. I think we do.
The best thing to make with Play-Doh is food to feed to your parents. I don't know. Do you guys ever do that? And you make food when you're like real little, and then it's like you gotta try it though. Oh wow, you made these cookies all by yourself. You did such a great job. Yeah, but like you didn't try them. I'm just saying, I made my stepdad eat a lot of Play-Doh because he was trying to impress my mom, and she was hot back then. She still is in a different way, but you know, she was like, she worked at Hooters, so he was like trying to get all sweet, and she was like, "Yeah, but you got to eat that cookie." I know it's salty. It's salty. Next slide. Is everyone with backwards sunglasses a jerk? Huh. We both look at
It's just like, if you're not gonna wear them,
it's my slide.
I'm just saying, well, you're asking me.
I'm looking at you pensively to create tension because it's an act. I'm gonna say yes because you can't see it right now, but Elvis is wearing invisible backwards sunglasses. Next slide. What do pandas dream about? Escaping. Most of them are in cages. And do you know that they fucked for the first time during the pandemic? Those pandas, like China has produced panda pornography. They've dressed up interns like pandas. I'm not lying. I'm not joking. This is a real thing. Because these pandas are like going extinct, and they're like the like country's bear or whatever. And so they want to make more pandas, and these pandas would not have sex with each other. And it turns out that they just didn't want 1 million people watching them fuck. So now that there aren't 1 million people watching them fuck, they don't have to send in interns dressed as... Actually, no, they still do send in interns dressed as pandas because the pandas have babies now, and for some reason they're like, we can't freak out the panda. So like the least freakiest thing would be for one of these humans to come in dressed in a panda skin.
Oh my god.
But you should look up a photo of them trying to feed the pandas because these interns clearly are not prepared for how strong baby pandas are. But baby pandas are just giant balls of fluff, so it's cute when they get mauled. Next slide.
Oh god.
Oh, I went to art school and somebody made one of those one time. That's not a joke. That's just the thing that happened. Okay. Yeah, a buffalo with actual wings would have been great so that they didn't all get mowed down by white people in trains until there were 27 of them left.
Yeah.
If you've ever wondered why buffaloes are so mean and dumb, it's because there were only 27 of them left and every single buffalo came from that 27. There's a lot of inbreeding. So yeah, they're big and they're mad and they're dumb. And so buffalo, yeah, I mean, if you gave it wings, I always pictured buffalo as being more of a hovercraft, personally. I don't see any flapping. It just feels like a hover type of deal. Maybe that's just the skull or the way their eyes shaped. I mean, you know what I mean. It's yeah. Next slide.
All right, this is the last one.
I just realized that you picked it because it's a slide whistle.
Yeah. That was the decision over the kazoo.
Okay. One night, a couple of folks were reproducing. And, well, they would have been surprised if you'd told them that. Because those folks didn't realize that a breakage had occurred. And those folks continued to not realize it. And then those folks didn't do the plan B. And then those folks stayed together for the kid. And now those folks are both happily, graciously divorced. The end. That's a surprise. It was my parents. I'm good. I'm done.
All right, let's hear it again for Vee Chattie.
Yeah.
It's the amazing, the wonderful Alviss.
Jamie. Guinea pig criticism. I imagine it like one of the many Trump child beauty pageants, but with guinea pigs.
God.
Except these guinea pigs grab back. I don't know, because I feel like with guinea pigs it'd be like the opposite, where you like want like the fatter the guinea pig is, the better. Because I'm pretty sure they were bred to be eaten, possibly.
Yeah.
Like definitely in Peru, like they were eating them.
Yep.
And they're
Really?
like, I mean, I feel like most guinea pigs look goofy. I feel like most rodents look kind of weird, except for like capybaras. They look chill as fuck. Like that's the coolest looking rodent of all of them. Yeah. Next. The cat who needed glasses. That would be so cute.
Aw.
Like, I mean, I imagine like my cat with having a monocle or two monocles, which would be pointless. But do you think a cat with glasses would always knock them off their own face? Yeah, I don't know. I'd be into it, but like, how would you find out that like an animal needs glasses? Like when you throw stuff like, because when you like every time I've thrown stuff at a dog and it like hits them in the face, I used to thought they were stupid, not blind. Next. Apollo 69. I mean, I think that one is also going to end in an explosion. I was led to, like I think someone asked astronauts if like they're up there boning down, but apparently they're just like too busy. Like the whole time they're just trying not to die when they're in space, which sounds fucking terrible. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but that sounds awful. Just like you don't have the time to sleep with your coworkers because you're just trying to keep afloat in space. But I also just imagine like everyone at NASA being like, all right, Apollo 69 just took off. Nice.
No, they wouldn't.
Like they'll be selling so much merchandise and whatnot. Do they still call them Apollo?
I don't know.
Like did they stop naming them Apollo? Did they move on to like Jupiter?
The next one is Artemis because it's ladies.
Okay. Cool.
But
Great
not like
mythology.
the explosion part, right?
What?
But not the explosion part, right?
Oh.
There was a lot of the Apollos that blew up.
Oh, maybe that was it. Maybe they were just like, yo, we gotta change the name. This is like bad luck. Kind of like how like whenever like no one's done like Titanic 2 Electric Boogaloo because it's just like bad luck to do that. So yeah, they should have stopped after Apollo 13. Next. Why do waffles have pockets but clothes for women don't? When women start carrying pancake syrup and butter, or maybe that's not happening because they don't have pockets. Like, I mean, I carried like a packet of honey in my pocket for like a month straight. I don't even know why. I just felt like the opportunity to have it was gonna come, and it just never did. Damn. fucking waffles are like upgraded pancakes. So I guess like a pancake is a waffle without pockets. So therefore, women's pants are pancakes. The end. Next.
All right, last slide.
Last slide. Munchie Monster.
Nah.
Would that be like a stoner, or is that like a derogatory term for like an aggressive cunnilingus performer? I better watch out for that one. She's a munchie monster. She's got fangs.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop at that. Thank you.
And again for Alviss.
So our next performer is the host of the show.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for Kyle Bob.
Well, thank you. Huh?
Okay,
Never-
so
Round.
what
All right.
the national noodle?
The national noodle
Yeah.
for this nation, or just
Sure.
any nation.
It's the national noodle, but
National.
it's capitalized with the two N's are capitalized.
National noodle. I feel like it would be a pool noodle. It's different all the time, and we want to be like, hey, we're not fat, us Americans, so we're all about being in shape, going to the pool, getting pool noodles. That's what we'd want, I think. Either that or macaroni, but that's pretty obvious. I see. We got vampire unicorns. That sounds very scary. It's like, wait a minute, because then they're gonna be after you, the unicorns. And that was the good thing about unicorns, was that they were nice. But now you got all these unicorns trying to eat you and like drink your blood, and they're gonna just barge into your house, and they'll stab you with their unicorn horn, and then they'll be like, or whatever. I only know like 2 vampires. There's like the Count and the anyway, that's a sad fate. And then also, I don't know if they can transform into bats also, like they could be a unicorn bat, because that'd be cool, because then they could like, I don't know, like stab fruit with their bat horn or something, if they're also a fruit bat. Okay, we also got, I guess everyone's doing it in the chat, so we'll just go with that. Grapefruit pizza. You know, I'd try it just to see how but just a little slice, because like someone could probably make it pretty good if they did it. Just, people have ways, they'll do it. It'll most likely be not good, but it will be, I don't know, it'll help prevent colds or whatever. Panda porn categories. Boy, I mean, I guess it'd be like human porn categories, except for pandas. All of those, you'd have the mainstream panda porn, and then the amateur panda porn, the BDSM panda porn, and trying to think of other major groups of porn. Well, you know, you'd have the gay panda porn and lesbian panda porn and all that. You'd have old panda porn for sure. Yeah, we'll leave it with that. That's enough categories. We don't need any more. Worst cocktail mix. There's so many possibilities on that one. It sounds like what? What were you saying? Something? I got distracted.
No, sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the worst cocktail mix. I'm just thinking of the like. Did any of you ever make like really dumb food combinations as a kid? To see what happened? Like you'd be like, oh, what if we combine milk and orange juice? What does that taste like? Like, oh, that's. And then just all the self-esteem gone in like a day. Like I thought I'd be good at something spontaneously. I thought I was going to invent something new, but no. Okay. Like, worst thing to be invisible. Worst probably your clothes. I mean, I guess if you're like cold and you still want to be exotic or something, I guess that works, but usually bad idea. Worst place to get an itch. Probably somewhere internally. You got an itchy lung or heart. Nothing you can do. Got an itchy intestines. That's that'd be a different kind of torture. That'd be an all new kind of thing that people could write about, and you could have nightmares about your itchy intestines.
Oh God.
Getting
Sounds
dental.
like a Crohn's.
What?
It sounds like a Crohn's patient's nightmare.
Oh, no.
Internal itching.
Yeah. I feel like it should be everybody's nightmare. You'd seem silly all the time, but you actually were in a lot of pain. Let's see. Getting dental care on a boat. I don't think that would work. I hope it's very simple dental care. Like we're just gonna brush your teeth because we're on a very little boat, very rocky, and I don't want to stab your eye with the drill. And I don't know why we're on a boat, but I don't know what. Yeah, why? I guess people on the Titanic probably had that going on because it was a long voyage. And it turned out not to matter. I don't know how many more of these I'm going to do. I might, if anyone wants to submit any more after these few, you got a few seconds, and then I'm going to do the slide whistle. Then I'm going to do the last two on here unless someone else has something else. And
hold on.
Okay. Well, there you go. Are you all good?
Escape from a Library Essentials. There we go.
Wait.
It didn't. Yeah, I threw it in there. It got all messed up. The thing with the thing. Tech grandma.
That you could. Well, you can put it again if you wanted. If you had something else that you wanted to write.
Yes. Escape from the Library Essentials. What would you bring?
Library Essentials. Because first
you got to escape from the library. What do you bring to escape from the library? Get 10 items. Go.
To escape. Wait, I got to do the other ones first. We're going to do them in order.
Okay.
I think. Wait. Well, yeah. Okay. Sitcom crossovers no one wants. Probably anything with the Cosby Show. Not good. Bad time. Well, they wouldn't even be able to have Bill Cosby in there, so they'd be like, "Hey, I'm Theo or whoever." Remember Theo? Anyway, yeah, they'd mostly be the worst ones, I think. I can think of other equally bad ones. There's probably something out there, but Maybe not. The best slide whistle symphonies. I have not looked this up, but now I want to. I'm like, why haven't I looked this up yet? Because I want to look up best slide whistle symphony and the best kazoo symphony and the best didgeridoo symphony and the best glockenspiel symphony. Remember that instrument? Now I want to do all of this. Is what I'm going to do after this mic. I'm going to look up this. It's going to be a fun time. All right. So escape from the library essentials.
Yeah, you got 10 items to escape from a library. What do you bring?
10 items.
10 items.
Am I locked in?
Yes, it's like a loan, except backwards, and there's like not an indefinite time limit and no prices.
Oh.
Does he have to be quiet?
Oh, no, alone is where we drop people. Like, it's that History Channel show where they drop 10 people off in the wilderness with 10 items. How long can you last?
Let's see. What would I bring? Well, I guess I mostly focus on ways to get out of the library. Like I probably bring like a large rock and try to smash open the window. That'd be one thing. Maybe like a saw. Try to saw my way out. Maybe like a lighter. I'd burn my way out if it comes to that. That's probably last resort. Maybe a bookmark for the books. If I gave up at a point. Let's see, what else? I mean, if I brought my laptop and I had internet access, I mean, I'd be pretty good for a while. I'm good. I don't need to leave. What am I at? That's 5 things.
I definitely was just I should have counted.
I don't really.
You're good.
You're at
5.
like
That
7.
sounds like.
Yeah.
5's
Yeah,
enough.
you got it.
I don't need. I can get a bonus like thinner
Are you
wall
bringing food with
library.
you? Or you're just gonna like suffer and have to eat the books
I
in the
could
middle of the
bring
night.
food. I'm gonna bring 5 bananas. Yeah, that's 5 things.
Wouldn't that make it banana camp?
Yeah, did you steal it?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the origin of banana camp.
Well, this is appealing.
Wow. All right, we're gonna end it there, everybody.
Woo!
Thank you for coming to the Improv mic.
Thank you.